Right, we'll just start seated either on your shins or cross-legged, and just take a couple of moments to just close your eyes. Take that time to check in. So draw the crown of your head up nice and tall, lift your heart up, drop your shoulders nice, there we go. And your hands can either be in your lap or on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. And just start to slow that breath down. Either finding your own rhythm or counting, just taking that time to bring that attention to your breath. Tuning in, noticing where you do feel any tension, inside or outside. Let your chest rise and fall, as well as your belly. Worrying if your mind wanders, trying to bring it back to your breath. And seeing if you can just bring that attention to your breath yourself. Just noting the rise and fall of your chest. And again, if the mind does wander, just practicing, just bringing it back to your breath. Seeing if you can keep that long and slow inhale and exhale during the practice. Reach both arms up overhead, nice and tall, really reaching up. And then bring your right hand down, bring that left arm up and over. And then coming over to the other side, right. And then coming back, bringing that right hand down, left arm up and over, and you're just going to cactus arm out. So you're going to draw that elbow back. Keep yourself in a side stretch. Reach that arm over and then just draw the elbow back. One more. And then come over to the left, same on the other side. So plant that left hand down, really reach that right arm up and over. And then you're just drawing that elbow back, keeping it nice and high. Reaching the arm, elbow high. One more. And then coming back to centre, gently twisting round to your right, supporting yourself with your right hand behind your back, left hand to right knee, twisting that upper body round. And then come round to the other side. Back to centre. Interlacing your hands, reaching your arms forward. So you're trying to push into your shoulder blades, drop your chin to your chest. And then turn your palms facing up and then reach your arms up, lifting that heart up as well. Slowly release your hands, coming down, that tabletop position. So just checking that your hips are over your knees. And just pulling that chest through to come to that cow position, sorry. So you're pulling that chest through, drawing your belly button down, and then you're arching your back, chin to chest. And again, pulling that chest through. Nice nice and slowly, and then come into cat position. Last one. And then come back to centre. Bring that right knee out. You're going to circle it out to the side to try and wake that hip up. Keeping the same weight in both your hands, so trying to keep nice and still in your arms. Then reverse, so draw your knee back and bring it round to the side. And then you're going to take that foot all the way up behind you. Come into cat-cow again. You're going to pull your chest through. Take a nice inhale, footprint on the ceiling, then draw that knee to meet your nose and come to that cat position. Taking that foot up, pull that chest through, and then knee to nose. Again, chest through, knee to nose. And then taking that leg all the way back behind you, nice and straight. Extending your opposite arm. If you're wobbling around, flip your left toes to give you a bit of a balance. Draw that elbow in to meet knee, and then sliding it out. 2 more times, nice and slowly and controlled. And then staying there with that foot and that hand extended, or kicking the heel into your bottom and seeing if you can reach around and grab that foot. If you have got a hold of that foot, try and push into your hand a little bit so it lifts your heart. And then nice and controlled, don't let that foot fling away. Bring that hand and that knee down. Slowly bringing that left knee out to the side, drawing that circle. Opening up those hips, thinking about the rest of your body as you're doing it. Drawing that knee back, bring it round to the side. And then you're going to be taking that foot all the way up behind you. Pulling your chest through, drawing your belly button down to the earth. Draw that knee to meet your nose. And then lifting it up behind you. Pulling that chest through, and then knee to nose. One more. And then you're going to straighten that leg. Flip your toes if you need that extra bit of support. Hover that right arm up. And then draw that elbow to meet knee. And then extend out. 2 more times, nice and slowly and controlled. Take your time. And then stay in there, or you can kick that heel into your bottom and reach around. See if you can grab that foot. Again, if you've got that foot, try and push into your hand so it lifts your heart a little bit. Gently release, don't let it fling away from you. Bring that hand and that knee down. Hips over heels, come to child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Slow that breath down. Walk your hands over to the right. Bring that left hand on top of the right. Keep your sit bones down. And then slowly coming over to the left, right hand on top of left. If the bum does start to lift, just bring your hands back towards the centre, or walk them as far as you want to feel that stretch down the right side. Come back to centre, walk your hands up so that you're then sitting on your shins. Interlace your hands behind your back and then just draw them down to the earth. Lifting that heart up. Then you're going to bring your hands to your right hip and just nestle your hands in. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. And then come back to centre. Bring those hands behind you, draw them down to the earth again. And then bring your hands over to the left. So you're just nestling them into that left hip. Go right ear, right shoulder. And then left ear, left shoulder. Coming back to centre. Take them down the centre of your back again. Really try to draw them down. And then you're just going to plant your hands behind you to lift your hips up to the sky. So you're just going to push your hips up. Let your head relax. And then slowly bringing your hips down. Bringing that weight forward, flipping your toes to bring your bottom up to the sky. Keep your knees nice and soft in that forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back. Now you're going to bring them the other way, so you're going to draw them up and over. Let your head hang heavy. And then slowly bring those hands back behind you. Bending your right knee, bring your right hand just in front of that right knee and extend your left arm up to the sky with this straight left leg, left arm up. So you're trying to open up your chest. And then swap sides. So bring that left hand down in front of left foot, bend that left knee, straighten right leg, right arm up to the sky. And then slowly bring that right hand down. You're going to curl yourself up nice and slowly, keeping your knees nice and soft. Bring your arms up over your head, connect your palms, and then slowly bring them down to heart centre. 2 more, bringing those arms wide. So bring those arms down, open up your chest, reach up tall, connect those palms, hands to heart centre. Make sure your feet are nice and comfy underneath you. 1 more time, reaching up nice and tall. Connect those palms. You're going to come all the way forward this time in that forward fold. Come into that flat back. And then forward. Taking that right foot back behind you. You might be down at the bottom of your mat, sorry guys. And then dropping that right knee. So that left foot is in between your hands. You're not bringing that knee over towards your toes. Bringing that left arm up to the sky. And then slowly bringing it down. Straightening that left leg to come to those half splits. Inhale, draw your toes in towards your body. Exhale, point them away. 2 more times. You're going to try and draw them in. And then away. Last one. Bringing that weight forward. Then you're going to just bring that right foot through to meet left foot. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up overhead. Reach up nice and tall, connect those palms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Taking that left leg back behind you now, dropping that left knee. Extending that right arm up to the sky. Really trying to open up that chest. And then slowly bringing that hand down, walking them back so you can straighten that right leg. Inhale, toes in towards your body. Exhale, point them away. Inhale in. And then away. 1 more. Just feel it in the front and the back of your leg. Bringing that weight forward. Bringing that left foot through to meet right foot. Keeping that forward fold, you're going to sweep up into chair. So you're going to keep that bottom down, arms up past your ears. Try not to let your knees go over your toes. If you want to go lower, try and bring that bottom down. And you're just going to take a nice slow inhale and exhale. Connect your palms, bring them to heart center, release your legs, stand up nice and tall. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to flat back. Exhale, exhale, fold forward. You're going to take this right foot back behind you. Keep that knee lifted. Extend that left arm up to the sky, open up that chest. And then slowly bring that hand down. You're going to drop your heel, that right heel, bring your arms into warrior two. Finding what position works for you. Bring that left elbow down to your left thigh. You're going to reach that right arm up and over and do the cactus arm again. So you're going to just draw that elbow back, hanging out on this left knee. Reach that right arm over, elbow back. One more. Bring those arms back up to warrior two position. Straighten that left leg. Pointing your toes to the long edge of the mat, folding forward in that wide straddle. Both hands flat on the mat, bending your knees if you need to. Bring that right arm up to the sky. Bringing it down. Left arm up to the sky. Bringing that hand down. Now keeping your hands on the mat, start to bend that right knee so you can feel it in that left leg. Only go down as much as you want it. So you can go full Skandasana, so your right knee is bent, left leg is straight. You can keep your hands on the mat if that helps, or bring your hands to heart center and try and bring yourself into warrior two with that brute force. Oh, there. Windmill those hands to frame that foot. Come back to plank. Lower your chest and your chin down. Sweep up for upward dog. And then flip your toes into downward dog. Walking or hopping your feet to your hands so that you're at the front of your mat. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Taking that left leg back behind you, keeping it lifted, extending that right arm up to the sky, opening up your chest. And then slowly bringing that hand down, dropping that heel, ready for that warrior two. Windmill those arms up, front knee bent. And you're going to hang out on that right knee. Reach that left arm up. Really point those fingers and then draw that elbow back nice and high. Reach that arm forward. Elbow back. One more. And then come to warrior two. Straighten that right leg. Toes to the long edge of your mat. Fold forward. This time you're going to get your big toes with your peace fingers. So your first two fingers, if you can, reaching for your toes, and then imagine you're trying to draw your tummy through your chest. And then bring your hands to the center to support you. Start to bend that left knee, and you'll figure out how far is too far for you. So you can just hang out here, and then you could probably get into warrior two. So once you find that position, either hands or no hands, bring yourself back to warrior two, and then framing that foot with your hands, coming back to plank, dropping your knees if you need to. You're going to slowly lower your chest and your chin down. You're going to stay here. Keep your hips firmly on the ground. Lift that chest using your fingertips. So fingertips on the mat, draw that chest up. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Slowly lower. Bring that right hand in front of you, so you're resting on your forearm. Left heel into your bottom. And see if you can bring this heel into your bum. Push your hips into the earth. See if you can push into your hand, if it lifts your chest. And then swap hands. Bring that left hand so that you're resting on your forearm, right heel into your bottom. And then bringing that heel in. Push your hips in. You can feel that in your quads. And then again, have a little play. So push into that hand, open up that chest. And then see if you can bring both heels in. Coming into your bow, if you want to hang out there straight away, by all means do. Or just pushing your hips into the earth, pushing your heels into your bottom, and then pushing into your hands to lift that chest. Try and draw those knees like you're holding an imaginary block. And then slowly release. Hands underneath your shoulders, hips over heels, come back to child's pose. Walking those hands forward. And slowing that breath down. Slowly bring yourself up. Just coming onto your bottom, so shift over to one side and bring your legs round. Coming into boat pose, so bending your knees. You're going to bring your arms out in front, lift your feet off. Now we're going to bring our arms to the left hand side and imagine we're holding a big old beach ball. We're going to go onto our right buttock. And then you're going to straighten your legs, crunch your knees into your tummy. And again. Good work. And then you're going to come back to centre, keeping your legs lifted off. Go over to the other side. Imaginary beach ball is to the right of your legs. Straighten your legs, then crunch them in. Taking your time. And then come back to centre, keep those legs lifted, and then you can put them flat. Scoot your bottom so it comes to your heels, and lower that top half of your body, and you're slowly going to peel your pelvis up for bridge. So try and get the small of your back into the mat and then start bringing your hips up to the sky. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. Bring your arms up over your head, past your ears. Push your hips a little bit more. Come on to tippy toes. Push your hips a little bit more. And then take that right leg up to the sky. Resting it onto this left thigh. Slowly lowering your hips down. Arms back past your ears to interlace behind your left thigh, or holding on to that shin, whatever is available to you. And you're trying to hug that knee into your chest. Might be a little bit tight, might be super loose. And then gently release those hands, both feet flat on the mat. Again, small of your back into the mat, heel your pelvis up to the sky. Arms up over your head, past your ears, push your hips a little bit higher. And then coming on to your tippy toes. One more little push. Left leg up to the sky. And then you're going to rest that ankle onto that right thigh. Then start to slowly lower. Bringing those arms up and over, either behind that thigh or over the shin, hugging it into your chest. And then slowly release. Both feet flat on the mat. Walk them slightly wider. Drop your knees over to the right. Arms out by your side to open up that chest. Turn your head over to the left. Here you can bring this right foot and anchor it onto that left knee if you want a bit of an assist to almost weigh that leg down to the earth. Who knows when we'll be able to assist again. And then release that foot. Draw that belly button to your spine and then draw your knees up and over to the other side. Turn your head over to the right. Bringing that left knee on that right knee, left foot, sorry, on that right knee to anchor it down if you want to. Gently twist him. And then releasing that foot if it's on that knee. Bringing it to the earth. Knees back to centre. Hugging your knees into your chest. And then just circle your knees in one direction and then the other. And then hug the knees into your chest. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. And then slowly getting into your Shavasana. So allowing yourself to lay either completely flat, either drawing your hands to your heart, your tummy, or having them by your side. Maybe rocking your head from side to side until it finds its resting place. Lengthening that breath. And just taking a few moments to check in. See whether you're shallow breathing. Try and bring your thoughts to your breath if you can. Scanning your body. Releasing any tension if you're holding any. Noticing the floor beneath you. Sensations around you. And imagining that breath is travelling from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. And then from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Just travelling through your body. Freeing up energy that's needed for today. Feeling the stillness in your body and trying to bring it to your mind. Enjoying the peace and ease and groundedness. Take you throughout the day. Finding that connection with yourself, that connection with your breath. Slowly start to bring attention to your fingers by wriggling them, wriggling your toes, rotating your wrists in one direction and then the other. Allowing your body to stretch, bring your arms up over your head, grabbing hold of your right wrist and drawing your arms over to the left, and then left wrist, drawing your arms over to the right, back to center, scooping your knees into your chest, gently rocking from side to side. And then without thinking, just allow your body to drop to a side. Slowly bringing yourself to seated. Keeping your eyes closed if you want to. Just find that position, the crown of your head up, your shoulders down, lifting your heart. Even if you have to say that to yourself several times throughout the day, just so that your shoulders don't creep up, you start to curl your back. Reach both arms up overhead, connect your palms, seal that energy in, and then draw it down to heart center. Noting that peace and ease and groundedness. And then bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Surrender yourself forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Thanks, guys. Have a lovely day and have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Yeah. Speak later, Trace.
Yeah. Bye, guys. See you later.